Ponies. Ponies. Ponies, ponies, ponies. Hey. Ponies. I'm sorry. I don't know why that just kind of came over me, but it did. So hello gorgeous, and welcome back to the great things that I draw. We are here. Okay, we are back here. Hello, we are back here for our, y'all, this is always a thing. I'm so sorry. I have my hair in a ponytail. So anyways, we're back. Hello. Hi, I hope you've been well. Hello, yes. So we are back for another episode. And yeah, truly, I hope that you're staying warm, okay? Because it is kind of like very cold. And before you start, yes, I am going to say this. It is very cold in Texas. We are not used to like 1 to 10 degrees of anything, okay? Especially Fahrenheit, because that is what we go on, right? I don't want to sound dumb, but I got my education. I'm pretty sure that that's what that was. But it is cold here, okay? And I live in North Texas, so I will say a lot of my family in the South, they were like, oh, we're not gonna be able to handle this cold, and oh my God, like the pipes. And I'm sitting here like, come to where we are. You'll feel so much different. But yes, please stay warm out there. And it's gonna be so funny that people in the summertime are like, what is she talking about? But yes, it's cold out there. Please stay warm. And if you do view this in the summertime, you missed it. Okay, you missed the ice cold, but I hope you're still thriving and surviving even in the summer, because that heat is a different kind of beast. Hello. But yes, friends, we're back tonight. So it is not my plan to hold you too long, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wanted to do another great things that I draw. I am not so sure how many I got left. I think I have like 5 left before I start back up the podcast. I'm gonna have to count and see, but I know the time is coming around, and then of course the week is delayed a little bit. The weeks are delayed a little bit because of the holidays, but that is fine. We're gonna keep it moving anyways. And so okay, I guess I can get into the rules of it. No, I'm talking about this first. So tonight I want to use this. I'm so sorry. Tonight I want to use this. This is my watercoloring book. I just kind of feel in a watercoloring mood. I don't use it a lot, and it is something that I want to get better at, because eventually I do want to start like canvas painting. And so that is why I originally got the watercolors in the first place, because I'm like, if I practice on my watercoloring page, I'll be ready for a canvas. No, we're not. So this challenge tonight is gonna feel like quite the challenge for sure, but I'm gonna stick with it. We are gonna stick with it, friends. So if you are new around here, if this is your first time viewing, hello dandelion, you're now my dandelion. I don't make the rules, okay? If you stumble up on a video, any video, and you've seen it and you're here, you're my dandelion. You don't get to like get away from it. I don't care if you don't watch me again for 20 years. Guess what? In 20 years, if the world is still spinning, this page is going to be still spinning, and you're still going to be my dandelion, because you viewed this moment, like this connection that we're sharing right here. This you and me. Don't look at Bendy. This you and me that we got going on. There's this church song and it goes, you and I, we got history. Hey, we go way, way back. We go way, way back. Of course, that's me and God's song. But you know, the same thing applies. You and I go way, way back. Not that far back. Not as back as me and Jesus. But You've always had my back. I'm sorry. Whew. Anywho's, I'm just being silly. So hello, welcome to the channel. I don't know why I always feel nervous. I guess just, first of all, this light is brighter. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that I kind of like the neon vibes, but I feel like the Lord was telling me it's not the neon vibes you like. You just like looking like a vampire. You don't like people seeing your face. So friends, it is lighter. I am trying to get better at seeing this beautiful, pretty face all over the screen. But anywho's, if you're new here, because I keep jumping off on tangents, really thank you for joining me. The great things I draw, I'm gonna say it as many times as I need to say it, because I don't know, I feel like people watch on different episodes and I don't want people to be like, oh, what is this? But the great things I draw really comes from me just wanting to better myself. Drawing has always been something that I wanted to pursue, and now coloring, hello, on the same coin. But you know, my mom, my brother, they were great artists. When I grew up, I watched them paint and draw, and it just seemed like for me that was not gonna be the case. Like, okay, you can sing a note, but you're not drawing anything. And so I wanted to start teaching myself really a numerous of things, and it just so happens that drawing was on that list. And so we're here now. It's been about a year since well, let me correct it. It's been about it's almost been, that's crazy, 2 years. That's wild. It's almost been 2 years in June since I've started drawing. Yes. I'm sorry guys, I gotta count the years in my mind. Hold on, let me see. Cause so yeah, it's about to be 2 years in June since I've started back drawing, and it was some small beginnings. But one thing I wanted to do last year when I started up my YouTube was to create this. And at the time I was gonna call it like bad things I draw, or the horrible things I draw. And I remember my mom kind of made a face like, why would you? And then I got to thinking, why would I? Like, I don't want to beat myself up. I don't want people beating me up. You know, I don't want to beat up my work. And so I changed it to the great things I draw, in hopes that I could encourage not only myself, but other people. And, you know, then I got to thinking about it, and really, I just kind of want this to be a safe space. Drawing for me calms me down, just like singing or reading a book. It is my passion. I love it. I love seeing what I can create and like bring to life, even if it is a stick figure, because you have to understand, I was never good at stick figures. Well, that's probably the only thing I really had going for me was stick figures. And so now that I've expanded a little bit, yeah, I just kind of want to have a little series or something that can hopefully motivate other people. You know, if you stumbled across this page for anything and you just need motivation, or maybe you like to draw, you know, or maybe you don't feel like enough courage, or maybe you just feel shy about it, you know, you're shy about your work. Hello, that's why we're here. That is why we're here, because I want to just support you and tell you that, like, no, your work is great, you are amazing, like, you got this. And so of course I need to practice what I preach, so we're all drawing, friends. So the basis of this is you cannot be mean to your work, okay? You come here, you come sit in, you have to say something nice about your work. Even if it's your first time drawing something and you just make the eyes perfect, that is a victory, okay? If you do not, and once again, I'm gonna have to think more about this, but I guess as participation grows, then perhaps the rules will change. But as of now, if you dish your work, if you're negative and you just like cannot find any silver linings about your work, then you have to do a song and dance. For me, it is K-pop, because I mean, well, I don't know. I guess because one thing I had to overcome was like being okay with other people knowing I like K-pop, not because I was ashamed of it, but because people make the for whatever reason there was a weird connotation back in my day when I was younger, like when like 2 p.m. was like again and again and again and again. You know, back in those days, there was not really a lot of, there was not really like, I guess like a lot of black people listening to K pop. So typically people are like, black girls listen to K pop. And I'm like, we listen to everything. Don't be sleeping on black women. But anywho's, yes. So K-pop is my choice. But my mom, she has introduced me to a lot of old goodies, so I might just scandalous. If you don't know, that's Prince. Okay, that is. I'm a widow. Anywho's, to be serious, yes. Okay, you have to be nice to your work, or you have to do a song and dance. Okay, and yeah, you have to make sure somebody sees you, because you can't be in the comments like, oh, somebody did my song and dance. Who saw it? Who saw the song and dance? I need the receipts. And so if you want to tag me in any of your work, I'll give you a prompt. And if you want to draw with me or color with me or craft with me or whatever, then it'll be to that prompt. And I'll have some little beats. I know. I'm trying to work on the beats and getting the beats out and beaten, but you must understand, I am everywhere, and getting confident in my beats is also something that we need to get better at. But keep rocking with me. Hopefully I'll have more variety of a selection for you. But yes, I'll give you a prompt. I would like to know what your thought was of the prompt. If you would comment to me, really just to talk back and see what you were under the impression of. Even if it's like towards the end of the video, I don't care, just talk to me. I will also ask you a question if I don't forget, because last week I kind of forgot. I think I forgot last week, or like I rushed through it. I'm still editing the video, so I'm gonna look back and be like, but I'm gonna ask a question, a silly question, just to, most of the times they're silly, just to, get you out of your own headspace and thinking about other things. And so yeah, I would really love it if you would just join me. And I know half of this video is awkward ramblings, but we are gonna get it together, friends. But yes, you can always tag me in your work should you ever decide that you want to be a part of this. And like I said, I was thinking about making a Reddit, depending on how many people actually start. And you know what, it's just on me. So maybe sometime this week, if Lord, please help me remember, I will make a Reddit, so that way you don't have to tag on your socials if you don't want to. You can just post on a Reddit page, because it is honestly my hope and my desire, like when I look back on this years from now, even hopefully months from now, but whenever the Lord sees fit, I would really just like to see a community, a loving community who supports each other and who uplifts each other, and even if you had a bad day, so you drew a bird and it set your heart free, or you drew a tree because you were feeling a little sad, like I want you to be able to have a space where you feel comfortable enough talking about why you drew your pictures and what they mean to you, and expressing yourself, because you need to feel loved and validated. And yes, self-validation is great, self-love is great, don't ever get me wrong, but we are not designed to be alone. We are designed to be with other human beings, and who doesn't want, naturally, and I can't even say naturally, but at least if you're like me, okay, because I can't speak for the rest of the class, but knowing what type of person I am, it has always been more helpful for me to have support and people being like, girl, that head may be a little crooked, but the wings are saying let's fly away. No, I hope I don't scare anybody off. I'm just joking, but please, be kind in all you do. And if you do post on the Reddit, or if you do see other posts on the Reddit, like just be nice to everybody. If you see any bullying or any harassment, just don't allow it, first of all, and two, don't engage in it. defend the person, but like don't engage in, like, you don't participate in the bullying and you don't be mean to people, and yeah, just fill your hearts with love, friends. That's all I want to preach and teach, and not even preach. That's all I want to tell and talk about is just love. So, okay, tonight's theme. Sorry, once again, that was a whole spiel, and you're like, lady, I just came here for the beats and bops. Right on, because we're beeping and we're bopping away. So, tonight. Oh, also, all these prompts are off the top of my head. So, like, if it's just so random or you try to go and Google it, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be what was in my mind. That's what I try for. But yes, these prompts are random and off the top of my head. Sometimes I will have reasons. I think I've had like 2 or 3 episodes where I had specific reasons for drawing out things because I needed to map my mind out. But for the most part, it's just the Lord was just like, here. I don't want to blame Jesus for that, but I try to keep him involved in everything I do, so I feel like he's like, here, have this. But so tonight, okay, what I want to do is a drawing. I'm feeling in a field mood, like a flowery field, pasture type thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I want to be one with nature. I'm sorry, Bendy just kind of like made me a little nervous, but yes. So, and the funniest thing about recording on my phone is, like, people will text me literally all day will be fine. The moment I start recording, my best friend is like, I know when that hotline blinking. I'm like, can you just not, baby? Can you give me time, girl? She's gonna have me when she sees this. Okay, Oasis. That's what we're drawing. I'm gonna spend time with y'all. She's gonna have to wait because sugar cookie, get it together, lady. You were supposed to be here like 30 minutes ago. Okay. I love you. Whenever you do watch this, please don't come for me. So how you been? How's your weeks been, friends? How have you been feeling lately? Okay, I'm gonna put this in front of me. Okay, so I think we need to start. Also, I don't know if anybody's gonna ask or if anybody's gonna want to know. I have a habit of always want to know who's on people's shirts. This is Gone from Top Dog. They are no longer a group, but when Top Dog was a thing, Gone was my bias. And yeah, I got to meet him. Okay, the whole shippity bop jabang. But yeah, after that concert, I was like, okay. So I went and got this. I don't know. That just made me giggle the way I said that. I was just like, hello, he's a nice guy. We love him. Yes. And so I got this sweater, and it's like off their Annie comeback. And honestly, I'm happy I got it, cause when babies said bye, my heart was so sad. So yeah, I'm glad that I did it because Top Dog was such a underrated group, man. They deserved all the love in the world. Okay, I already know what your question is. We moving fast today, ain't we? It may not seem like it's fast for you, but it's fast for me. Okay, so your question for tonight, because it's night for me, but your question whenever you're viewing this, if you could be one animal, right? You get to be one animal in this whole world. What animal would you be and why? You can only pick one. You can only pick one. So tell me what animal you gonna be and why you gonna be that animal. Just fix your grammar, okay? Don't be talking like that. Don't be saying things like that. Just say what you're gonna say, but don't be saying too much of, that. You get it. You understand. Okay, all you goofy goopers. This is what I have so far. Okay, so let me go ahead and answer this question before I start spacing out again. Okay, if I could be any animal, I'd be a koala bear. I know that's kind of funny, right? And honestly, like, I used to think when I was younger, I would have said like a lion, or a big cat because, well, first of all, I am a Leo, and outside of that, I really do like I love female. Well, not even female. I love big cats. Like lions are just so beautiful to me. They are just majestic. I love lions. I think that they are incredible. Okay, kings of the jungle, but I like panthers too. Like I like black panthers. I like cheetahs. Like I like all of them. I really feel like big cats are so pretty, and so that would have been my answer because I've always loved. I used to tell my mom all the time, like I was gonna take care of these like lions and stuff, and I was gonna get these lions, and she'd be like, "Do not ever ask me to come to your house, cause that's a visit you're never gonna get." But I remember one time I was going to this retreat with my choir in college at the time, and I was talking to my old director slash advisor, And she told me, she was like, you know what, Summer, you are very motherly. And I was like, come again, excuse me. And she was like, yeah, you're like a koala bear. You just cling onto everybody, and you're so warm and nurturing, and like everybody wants to give you hugs, you know, and give you love. And because of such high, astounding words of praise that she gave me, I ended up having a lot of responsibility because I was motherly and cute and cuddly. But I really would be a koala, not even just because, well, one, because I do like to clean the people. I do. My loyalty knows no bounds. Like, once I like you, it's kind of hard to get rid of me. But on the same hand, you know, as much as I love clinging, I just feel like koalas, they have an easy life. You don't ever hear about them on all the geographical shows that you see. Do you ever hear about a koala getting mollywopped by anybody? Do you ever hear about the anything picking with the koalas? Huh? No, nothing picks with them. Everything just let them go on their way and be peaches and greens. And that is why I would want to be a koala right there. Don't bother me. Leave me alone. Let me suffer through this life in silence. Complete silence, my dears. And I just think koalas are also very pretty. They are very pretty. I want to bring one home. But then again, if I had my way, I'd bring a lot of animals home. I'd also be a koala because, like, they stay in the trees and stuff, right? Like, even if you were a predator trying to catch me, good luck hopping up this tree. Like, please, I'll break all the branches off. You won't be getting nothing. Nothing from me. Okay. Hello. Here we go. Okay, babes, okay. Come to a stopping point. Are you done? Are you close to being done? What's happening? So this is an oasis of love, a field of love. Now listen. Look at them. Look at those lovely, vivacious floral arrangements that I littered in the grass. Look, all right. I ain't gonna lie. Part of me is laughing. Hello. Okay, part of me is a hee-heeing about this picture because honestly, truly, whenever I draw stuff, I always feel proud of it. I always feel great about it. I am coming up on my first ever. It is not that it is bad. It is not. It is lovely. I honestly love. This is my takeaway from this one. Really, I played myself because I actually have like smaller brushes. I use them for my face paint. So I don't know why. I guess because the water. I don't know what I was thinking. But so that's why my flowers came out all big because I was using those brushes. So based off those brushes, I feel like I did amazing. And even on top of that, I love how like I was able to make grass patterns because listen, and this is just like, when the sun is setting and like the sky has like the blue and the pink, that's like one of my favorite times of the day. I love watching the sunset. It's just beautiful. Anywho's, and then this is just my little signature. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I love the fact that I was able to get these greens green. It looks like a little field, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of the border between the sky and the grass. Like, y'all, honestly, listen, it may not be a 10 out of 10, but I still give this a 9 out of 10 because if my flowers were banking, I would have been absolutely just bewildered with happiness. But tell me what you thought of when you thought of Field of Love, or show me what it is you are drawing. If you would like to tag me in your work because I probably hadn't posted the Reddit, you can do so at my TikTok and Instagram at Dohisama. Those two are the only forms of social media that I use. But hopefully, like I say, the Reddit will be up soon and we can share our works and post and do all those great things. But thank you so much for joining me for another episode. If you did enjoy, please kiss me with the like, okay? Just give it to me. Thank you. Please comment what you thought when you thought about it. Please tell me what animal you'd be and why. I'm telling you, Koala Nation all day, every day. Just let me cling on you and love on you. I would be a sloth if they would not move as slow as they did, because if I gotta get going, like, I need my body to get going. And sloths, they take their precious time to get from point A to point B. But yes, I hope you guys have had a great week thus far and that you continue to have an incredible week whenever you're viewing this. So yes, comment, talk to me, show me your work, show me what you thought, give me some laughs, let me love on you. I can't wait to read what you're saying to me. But until we do this again next week, please always do remember, first of all, you can check my page for more content. And then for shorter works and shorter videos, you can hop over to my TikTok, and all of my photos and like edits and stuff, like just the pictures, they are on Instagram. So yes, go check that out. But please do remember that the Lord does love and bless you. May He keep you. I love you. I'm rooting for you. Please be gentle on your mental. But yes, the Lord loves you. May He bless and keep you. I love you. I hope wherever you are and whenever you're viewing this, you have an incredible day or an amazing night. Goodbye, guys, my dandelions.